I always thought there are things that will never be possible, but today I woke up as Justin Bieber and I thought to myself, never say never. God damn it. Anyway, today I want to look at some apps. We did this not too long ago when we looked at the Japanese dungeon app where I kind of reviewed it in a sense, or it was more like a first impression kind of thing. And today I want to do this again, just skim through the app store, look for some apps that look interesting to learn Japanese or at least practice your Japanese, and well, tell you my opinion about them. Okay, so the first app I want to look at is called Learn Japanese something. I'll put it up here so you know what it's called, because I don't know. I downloaded this like a month ago or something, but I never had time to look at it. Wait, let me get my headphones so you don't hear the whole stuff through the microphone. There we go. Okay, so it's called Yami Learn Japanese. Yami in Japanese means darkness, if you didn't know. If you watched Yu-Gi-Oh, you should know, because Yami Yugi, Yami Bakura, Yami, all of those Yami guys. But let's check it out. Oh yeah, definitely not the Tien Viet, so Vietnamese, I am guessing. Definitely not that language. Okay, I'm done. First, let's get the reward from free box. You have got 1 leaf. Thank you. I love leaves. Then let's get to the reward from the daily login. I love daily logins. So there are costumes in this game. Not really sure what purpose they serve, but... So they have the JLPT system, as I see. It's N5 first, which is the lowest level of JLPT. So let's see what they offer for learning, actually. Family, person, friend. So I guess that's vocabulary. Yeah, so it's just N5 vocabulary. That's nice. So let's see what the gameplay is like. And I guess we can just practice, because I should know most of what happens here, I hope. Okay, so it's basically again like a girl walking, and you just have to press on the right word. So this is actually really good for kanji and for vocabulary. That's very useful. So I wonder what happens after we finish the level. Okay, so you get materials, I don't know for what, I guess for other outfits or something like that. And you can watch a video to double the stuff, but I don't want to do that. I like that there are no obligatory ads up till now, so I don't have to watch any ad if I don't want to. Thank you. And there are quests, which I think is very motivational, so that's cool. Wow. Progress. 14 out of 8,502. So are you telling me... Huh? Why can't I move this? That's weird. I guess that's like a programming mistake. Okay, that's cool. So you can actually study all of these words. Wait, let me go to N2 real quick. Oh, wow. That's cool. And then? What do I press? Next? Shukujitsu. What is that for though? Ah, okay. So at first you can hear it, then it shows you the writing, well, with hiragana, and then the vocabulary itself, or the meaning of it. Saijitsu. Holiday. That's not bad. That's really, really good to practice the vocabulary in kanji. And additionally, you learn the kanji with the vocabulary, which I always like. This is my favorite way to learn kanji, actually. I talked about this 2 videos ago. So this app is definitely, it gets my stamp of approval up till now. Does it have N1? It does have N1. Ah, okay. So it does not have N1 yet, but it says there will be an update. But I love that it goes up to N2. That is a huge, huge repertoire that you could build. Now, I didn't try it out too much, but from what I see, my first impression is amazing, because learning up to N2 means you learn a few thousand words at least with the respective kanji to the words, which is amazing in my opinion. So I would definitely check this out if you want to learn some vocabulary. One downside I see with this is that I didn't find an option to only do vocabulary or only do kanji. I will actually use this for myself. I really like this app, but for now I think I can close it. And the next app I want to look at is a derpy looking one. I'm not sure if this is an actual good app, but it's made by Team Hoppy, and I like that. Bucha Hokkien Wa. Sorry, I can't read Vietnamese, but I guess it's again a Vietnamese app. And here vocabulary and kanji are not together, it seems. And conversation is something new I've never seen. So let's go for vocabulary first and see what happens. This app is also divided in all the JLPT levels, as it seems. And again, it has a small tutorial for whatever reason. Let's go with English. This clown dude is a little bit creepy, but I think it's really clean. So let's go for N5 and see how the structure looks. Tap this stage. Let's just play it, see what happens. Oh, double tap for higher jump. I mean, that's cool. Oh, there's sushis. Oh, damn. That was definitely a Mario sound. They stole this sound, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's stolen. Jin. No. Okay, so if you mess up, you actually fall out of the stage, which is interesting. That's actually really cool. So you have to get them right to be able to continue to the next level, which is quite motivating, I have to say. And then there's a present over here, which I want to have, so might play this. I really like the interface. Now let's go for the learn option and see what happens here. So just, again, it's the same layout as in the other app. I think those are done by the same person. It looks like it at least, or they're very heavily inspired from each other because they look the same or very similar. The system is exactly the same. It shows you the kanji first, then it shows you the watashi or whatever word in hiragana and romaji, then shows you the translation. Interesting. And with this you can skip stuff. With this you can redo stuff. And with the X, I guess, what happens? Oh, you just exit out. Okay. And then you have a word list, which I think is very useful. That's really cute. Nice. So you have a word list with pronunciation, where you can look up words if you need them. This is actually better than the other app. I don't know why, but this is cuter. It feels more responsive when I play it. I feel like I would rather play this than the other app, also because of the color scheme and just the way it looks. The music is good, even though it has some sounds from Mario, but I think I can ignore that. And let's see if it has N1. It does support N1 vocabulary, so this is amazing also for very advanced speakers and learners, which I think is crazy good. So let's go and learn. Seishun. I've never heard of this word. Youth. Makes sense. Banmen. Once last years. Soshiki. I will play this more. It has incredible range in terms of vocabulary, it seems. Look at all the levels in N1. This is only N1, so you can go... Oh, and there's a boss at the end. I'm really curious how that looks. Would love to do that. Like, what does happen with the boss? Might have to try this. And then there is also a leaderboard. If you're interested in like competing with people, you can just get points by being faster, I guess, or at least, I'm not sure how you get points, but I guess there's something to it. And you can also level up your character up here. As you can see, there's coins and stuff and a level, and probably this 3 out of 13 is my experience and my life, which I lost for some reason. I hope I don't die. Maybe you can die in this game. Not sure, but I love it. That's probably my favorite Japanese learning app I've ever seen up till now, and I will definitely use this more than the other one. I think I like this the best. This one is a memory for remembering kanji, so specifically for kanji. I don't think it's for vocabulary, but we'll see. Maybe there is some vocabulary involved in this. It's one of 3 apps which are the same, I guess. I only downloaded the first one until now, but there are 3. I guess each one of them has different kanji in it to memorize, but this is the first one, so let's see how basic or how advanced the kanji are in this one. So let's go for game. Kanji Memory first. Okay, so you can select the kanji you want to study, which I like a lot. So let's go for, okay, I cannot swipe to select them, so I have to select them one by one, which is okay. I'll just select all of them. next. Now I can choose which method I want to study. So it's meaning, reading, or shape. I can choose what I want to study and in what level. So that's amazing because not everybody studies the same and not everybody has the same needs when it comes to kanji, because kanji are very complex. So let's go for reading first and see what happens with normal level. Kanji Memory. Okay, number of moves 0. I have to add them together. So for example, let's take yasumimasu. So yasu is the part that has to be the kanji and mimasu is just for completion. So you have a vocabulary word and you have to put it together with the kanji, which I think is really good for vocabulary practice as well, but it's not necessarily important here because you can also just know the reading for the kanji, and yasu itself is already enough to see that it is with this kanji. But having the meaning of the word in hiragana, so this is a verb, so the hiragana are needed, is very, very good, because then when you have two words or two kanji with the same pronunciation, you can actually distinguish between one and the other word. And it also shows you the meaning down below after you find the matching ones, but it's not very prominent. So this is not the thing that you want to study here, but it's more about recognizing the pronunciation of a kanji. Perfect! View reward. What reward do I get? Okay, tap start. 5. Hokkaido, you arrived in... Oh. Okay. Let's go together. 一緒に行こう. Save the stamp. Oh, it actually saves the image. Okay. Do I have to do this again? Let's try the meaning part. Normal. That's weird. It's really buggy right now, but let's try the challenge mode. Okay, the normal thing didn't work. I don't know. Okay, that's weird. Now it worked. Okay, that was a weird bug. So we can take Saturday and put it together with this, which is doyobi. So like take this and put it with minute, and as you can see, it shows you a word for it. So 30分, which is just an example word. It's not the exact translation for minute, because this means 30 minutes, but it's a good reference to see how it's used, which I like a lot. What I would also like, which is like a thing I would implement here if I was a developer of this app, is the same word but with kanji, so that I see the sanju as well, so 30分, and see where the kanji is placed in the word, because I'm sure there are words where this could get confusing a little. Now let's try out kanji catch. I don't really know what that means, but again, let's select all of them. Ooh, okay, let's take the reading speed. Let's try the fastest and see how horribly I'll miss. Oh god, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm confused. What do I have to do? What? Ah, no, it's not tabemas. Mizu, atarashi. Hachi. Wow, that's hard. Kimasu. Oh, damn, my god. Gets mimasu. This is mokuyobi. Ichiji, nichi, mokuyobi. This is Q. 9月. Amazing though. That's 100. So 8月103. Oh, I got it. And it's done. Wow, that was intense. Wasn't ready for something like that. That was really cool. I love that. So this is after you've studied them with the kanji memory and everything, you could go for kanji catch, and there you can like really practice the speed at which you can read them. Like if you see a kanji, you have to like think at which meaning it is, how you would use it in which word, and then when the word pops up, you have to think, is this word something that you would use this kanji in or not? So I really like this. Very good, very nice. There's one more option that is here, which is called memory hint, and I could go by topic. Let's take seikatsu. Time o'clock. Okay, time. So what does this do exactly? Oh, so you just go through the kanji and its meanings, just look at them, I guess learn them. This is another way to look at them, I guess, like side by side. This is the pronunciation and the writing, which is amazing, but more so for the vocabulary stuff than for the kanji. So here again, matching the vocabulary and the kanji more or less, which I like a lot. This is really good. I would do it the same. So that's cool. Memory hints. Tamago. Yeah, it's just, I guess, going through the combinations and learning them before you actually use them in memory. And here you can filter what you don't want to see. So if you don't want a picture, take that out, and without the reading, or at least without the meaning, you could actually like study the kanji with the Japanese as it is, which is really cool. Very thoughtful of them to include like a sorting thing where you can just take out the stuff that you don't want. I think that's amazing. And then there's a kanji table here where you can look at the kanji. And here you can just look at the kanji and press on them to see their definition and how to use them and their writing and everything. Really good if you want to study your kanji with a correlation to your vocabulary, but really the focus lies on the kanji in this app. The other two apps are focused on vocabulary and the kanji part in the vocabulary mixed into it a little. Here it's really about the kanji. So depending on what you want to study, I would recommend the second and this app in a combination to really get through the N5, N4, N3 words and also study some additional kanji with this app. Yeah, I hope that's something cool. For me, it's really nice to find some new apps I could use in my everyday life. They seem really, really nice, and I don't have much to say like in a negative sense about them. Like my first impression was really good. The first two were like amateurish, but I don't dislike that. I'm an indie lover. Like I love indie development and just games that are made by one or two people. It just makes everything more homey, and I guess these apps are not done by a corporate like company or anything like that. It seems like it is a passion project or something that I myself really feel connected to. So this makes it even cooler for me that apps like these exist, and I feel like reviewing them or at least doing a first impression like this might be helpful for people to like see this as a resource that they could use, because many people resort to like only using textbooks or only using Duolingo, which is a very popular app, but it has its limits. And I think if you know the grammar and you only want to like study the vocabulary part of the language or the kanji part of the language, apps like these are the perfect go-to when you are in the bus or somewhere, and it's very portable, you don't need internet. Justin Bieber approves. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon, I hope. Take it easy and have a nice day. じゃあね。